Welcome to Red-Handed Crimes channel. Don't forget to subscribe. A cold winter night. The city streets are nearly empty, save for a lone woman huddled near a convenience store, her arms wrapped tightly around herself to fend off the biting chill. Her clothes are tattered, her face weary. But then, a voice breaks through the silence. "Here, take this. It's not much, but it'll help." She looks up to see a security guard, his uniform slightly worn but his expression warm. He extends a steaming cup of coffee and a sandwich. Her hands tremble as she accepts them, eyes glistening with unexpected gratitude. This isn't the first time he's helped her, and it wouldn't be the last. This is the story of kindness repaid in the most unexpected way, a security guard who showed compassion to a struggling woman, only to find his own life hanging in the balance, until she saved him. David Mitchell had worked as a security guard for over 15 years. It wasn't glamorous, but it was honest work. Night after night, he patrolled the same streets, the same parking lots, ensuring that the businesses he watched over remained safe. But there was one constant in his routine, a woman named Elena. She had appeared outside the convenience store months ago, a silent figure in the background. Some people ignored her. Others treated her like she was invisible. But David, he noticed. And he helped. A warm meal here. A spare jacket there. Not much, but enough to remind her that someone cared. "Why do you help me?" she asked one night, her voice barely above a whisper. David smiled. "Because I know what it's like to struggle." Life had not been easy for him either. He understood pain. He understood loneliness. And so, he helped Elena, never expecting anything in return. Until one fateful night. It was a routine shift, like any other. David walked past the usual storefronts, adjusting his flashlight, when he heard something, heavy footsteps behind him. He turned, but before he could react, pain shot through his body. A blade. Sharp. Cold. Piercing his side. He staggered, falling to the ground as his attacker rummaged through his pockets. His vision blurred. He tried to call for help, but his voice was weak. The world around him dimmed. Then, another sound. A scream. A blur of movement. And suddenly, the attacker was gone. David struggled to focus, blinking against the pain. And then, he saw her. Elena. Breathless. Trembling. Holding a makeshift weapon, a broken bottle, her hands bleeding. She had fought off his attacker. Elena had called 911. She had stayed by his side. The doctors later said that if help had arrived just minutes later, he wouldn't have made it. As David regained consciousness, he saw Elena sitting by his hospital bed, her eyes filled with something he hadn't seen in a long time, hope. "Why did you help me?" he asked, echoing her question from before. She smiled, eyes brimming with unshed tears. "Because you helped me first. And because kindness, it always comes back." News of what happened spread quickly. The surveillance footage from that night helped police catch his attacker. But what shocked everyone the most was Elena. She had disappeared from the streets. But not because she ran. With David's help, she had found shelter, a job, and a chance to rebuild her life. And David? He no longer walked his rounds alone. He had a friend. A reminder that even in a world that often feels cold and indifferent, kindness matters. Life is unpredictable. We never know whose life we may touch, or who may end up saving ours. David's kindness saved Elena from despair. And in return, she saved his life, literally. Perhaps the greatest lesson of all is this: no act of kindness is ever truly wasted. And sometimes, the ones we help end up being the ones who save us in the end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.